I'll bring you a Nerf versus video on the Raider or Rampage. They're going to be teaming up because they're basically the exact same except for performance. But anyways, against the Doominator. And I'm gonna be going over them comparing to each other and the pros and cons of each blaster. So right now, I'll be going over this one. The Raider / Rampage. There's differences between both of them. Well, the Raider comes with a 35 round drum, which is more, and stock. The Rampage does not. The Rampage comes with a 25 round drum, which is ambi, which is tactical, but it does not come with a stock. So just imagine that being smaller. So imagine it just like being like that or whatever. But anyways, well, I'll be going over it first. Pro, it's pump action. So instead of doing this the entire time, it's really comfortable to get up into it, choke up on it, and sit here and do this. Another pro, has slam fire. So that means you can fire multiple darts at different ranges of speed. Another pro, it's the clip system. So you can switch out your drum for a clip. Wrong clip. For a clip. A 6 clip. Or any kind of clip. So you can easily crouch up, run out of ammo, drop it, go for your new mag, put in, reload, and then continue firing. And with this one, stock, nice comfortable stock, one of the most comfortable stocks, and one dart holder, nice comfortable pump grips and shooting grips, as a jam door right here on the side, gets you all up in there on the clip system, barrel, and plunger tube area. And yeah, that's basically it for the Raider / Rampage. Now on to the Doominator. Doominator holds 24 rounds, one less than the 25 round drum that the Rampage has, and the Rampage has 10 less darts in the Raider. Big difference there because that one dart can be between life or death in a Nerf war. And this one has 4 cylinders, which makes fire rate a little bit slower because after 6 shots, you have to keep on rotating the barrel. And yeah, and on to pros. It's the position on where you can put the handle is anywhere. So then you can put it up here, or if you're ready, you just want to spray and pray with slam fire, put it down here for persistent fire, or if you're a lefty, you can put it over here, so then you can spray and pray as well. I personally like to put it up here, but for demonstration, I'm just going to put it on the bottom. So the pros of this, instead of it being mag fed, you can easily fire, and instead of having to pull out a mag, drop the mag, and then slam the mag back in, you can just easily grab darts out of your dump bag and load them in as you're covering yourself. So you can prime it, keep it like this, and start reloading. And this one also has slam fire. And yeah. And yeah. And on to cons on this one. I forgot to go over cons on that one. This one jams often. It jams, or these stick and they don't really feel like moving. One tactical rail, Raider and Rampage F2, and this one is uncomfortable because this right here, right there, rams into your wrist. So when you're trying to fire, it kind of rams into it. The stock, it's like it's not even there. If you want to persist fire on it, you're better off on doing this. instead of doing this. You know how your body naturally wants to curl up on it. And another thing, a con, you can lose this very easily. You can lose that, and then you would have to resolve to a normal pump. That wants to roll away on me. Then you have to resort to a normal pump, which I actually kind of like too. Another con, when it's on the bottom, sometimes your wrist can ram into this. And, yeah, and slow fire rate. Because you'll have to fire 6 darts and switch to the next one. When you're switching like that, that takes up a little bit of time. And that little bit of time, the zombies can kill you, or the people can shoot you back. Then on to cons about this. For the Raider, it gets low performance. For the Rampage, it might get good performance. I don't have a Rampage. If I did have a Rampage, it would be here right now. That's basically it. Another thing is the drum. The drum can get sticky, and then you'll have to slam on it a couple times because they didn't grease it very well. And sometimes it will jam. And when it does jam, like say, I just had a little bit of difficulties there. Like, say it fires and doesn't want to fire again, and then you try to cock it again and it doesn't fire. The way to solve that jam is to take out your entire mag, open up this jam door, and then sometimes there will be a dart cram because there's a dart in the plunger tube area, which you can't really see very well, but there will be a dart in that plunger tube area. Usually you'll see the tip sticking out right there where my finger is. Sometimes you'll see the dart tip sticking out, and what you need to do is, of course, get the one dart out of there, cock it, and then fire it. And when you can do that, you can just shove the mag back in there. So that's how mag things really work. You can bypass the lock really good, really quickly. Then you can just fire, and then continue firing. That's one way how to bypass the lock. On this one, to bypass the jam, if it gets jammed or tries to double feed, they try to solve that problem to where the sleeve here comes out, but there's not enough room for the tip of the dart to fit through there. For example, if, let's say I loaned it with Whistler's darts, and I've loaned it with Whistler's darts, tongue twistlers. I can't speak, but say, you're trying to fire, and just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Alright, say it almost feeds like that, where it goes in, and then you cock it again, and then it gets stuck like that, and then you try to fire again, and then you keep on cocking. Hear that ding? That means the plunger tube didn't actually hit it. So your Whistler dart can actually get caught because of the rubber tip. And rubber tips like to stick to plastic. If there were foam, they would slide right off pretty easily. Another con is when you're sitting here firing, you lose your accuracy by doing this because it clicks like that and then you'll have to fire again. And yeah. And for both of them, similarities. Both have slam fire, both hold a lot of darts. They're both shotgun type of things. They're both shotguns. And yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. So, yeah. Basically it. And, Raider and Rampage, I'm pretty sure have bigger plunger tubes. My personal favorite is the Raider / Rampage, because it has a stock adapter. That one doesn't. Short, uncomfortable stock. 2 tactical rails. Clip system. Shotgun. And it has a plunger tube, so it's reliable. If I were to choose Springers, my first bet would be an Alpha Trooper, and then it would be the Raider. And then, yeah. Because with clip system blasters, instead of like sitting there firing and then you have to reload over time, you can just basically just load it entirely to another mag, which is really useful. So that's basically it. Call of Gaming, once again, signing off.